Fucking how pathetic. Kinda agreed, unless Yuri has a really good throwing arm. No emperor. That's always a bad sign. There's a staircase right there. Are you kidding me? Before we continue though, I should probably shop for some new gear. Sounds like the market's in full swing. A few more potions never go amiss. But seriously, I could definitely use a map.
You there, fugitive! Halt, I say!
The jig is up! Fools! Enough grandstanding, arrest him!
What should we do?
First you pick up one of these, then go like this.
Ooh. Ow!
Let's get to the lower quarter.
Yuri's got a pretty good throwing arm.
Yuri, where have you been? I got an invitation to the castle and had the most marvelous time there.
Well, then who's the young lady?
I mean, technically he's not wrong.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Estelise.
The pleasure is all mine, miss. More importantly, about those Imperial Knights. They've been so busy looking for you, they haven't paid any attention to our fiasco down here. So you've really managed to tick them off, huh?
It looks that way. Has Repeat come back yet?
Sure did. And he was carrying some bag.
What happened to it?
We should be up in your room.
Go pick it up later. Give it a shake. It has a nice jingle to it. Mordio liked it too.
You met Mr. Mordio?
Yeah, but the rat left town. Apparently he's someone important from a city called Ospio.
Left town? Well, then that means we've been hoodwinked.
Yep.
Afraid so. His house was empty, and I doubt he's even a real noble.
I see.
Looks like the Aqua Blasty has finally stopped leaking water.
Well, without a core, it won't budge.
Was there enough water for the time being?
Yeah, but it won't last long. After that, we'll just get it from the river. Get the runs, though.
I mean, you could always disinfect the water, boil the water necessary. Just boil the water necessary. See if we can grab some. Oh, what am I talking about? This is a fantasy world.
Gonna help. Guess I'll go get it back from the thief myself.
What? You aren't thinking of following Mordio beyond the barrier, are you?
Don't worry. I'll be back before you know it.
Huh. Who's worried? It's a good opportunity for you. No need for you to hurry back here.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
What I mean is, we can get along just fine without you. Even Flynn used to say, I wonder how long Yuri plans on living this life.
Flynn needs to learn to mind his own business.
Those two are definitely good friends through and through. Oh wow, Yuri, the Knights certainly are fond of you. Just your name. These guys are fairly resilient, all things considered. The sword stare? Huh. So that means that bear is gonna come down sooner or later. I estimate mid-game. Excuse me? Yeah, honestly, long hair it's probably really hard to manage. Let's get some rest and heal up for a bit first. Is there any way to pick up some gear before I skip town?
Yuri Lowell, you've given my two lackeys a headache. Now be a good boy and turn yourself in.
Well, that's our cue. Looks like I won't be coming back here for a while.
Never a dull moment with Yuri around. After this, I'll be even with you for getting that money back.
What are they
Make
doing?
sure you don't kick the bucket blowing it all on some crazy party.
Same to you. See that you don't go dying in any ditches.
Wait for me! It was nice to meet you, sir.
He'll probably be quite a pain in the neck. You make sure and take care of yourself now.
I will. Thank you.
That sounds quite adorable.
When are you gonna fix the fountain, Sir Knight? Hey, cool, a knight!
Hooray! Hooray!
Won't you help this old man find his dentures? Fools! You're in my way. Do not
Hello, Cooper.
interfere in the affairs of the Empire.
And now we're caught up in this whole bloody mess. I guess we're supposed to be coming for me!
Don't you make her cry!
Oh.
What are you talking about? Hey, quit pushing! Hey, who just hit me? I'm gonna remember that.
You're well loved, Yuri.
If you're going to Halur.
Oh, thank you.
A map? Wait a sec, this only has the roads written on it.
What did you expect? It's better than nothing considering people don't normally leave the city. You'll have to fill in the empty spaces on your own. First off, you should head for Dayton Hold to the north.
Wow, Yuri. They're all gonna miss you so much.
Honestly, they're probably thrilled to finally get rid of me.
I doubt it, buddy.
Hey, hold it! Who put money in here? I can't take this.
Halt! Get out of my way!
I don't think you get a chance to give it back, buddy.
I guess I'll have to keep it for now.
They definitely love you, my friend.
What?
Nice one, Rapide.
Good doggy.
A dog?
Well, for now, it's north to Dayton Hold.
What? Oh, right.
I'm not sure how long we'll be together. But here's to the road ahead, Estelle.
Yes, I... Huh? Estelle? Estelle. Estelle. To the road ahead, Yuri.
Well, so long for now.
We hope to be back soon.
Awesome.
A map, equipment, and even money. Your friends are so generous, Yuri.
Agreed.
They can't afford this. They can barely get by as it is.
Well, I'm sure they're worried about you and want you to have a safe journey.
It's more likely they're just glad to be rid of a troublemaking kid.
That's not true.
Guess I can't come back empty-handed now that they've given us all this stuff. Now I gotta bring back the Aquablastia, no matter what.
That's a huge city, though. Yeah, I wonder if it was over here. Let's say caravan. Greetings. Hello. Welcome, good travelers. It's the shop. It's the King of Adventure Travelers Lodge. Oh, big brother, do try to be a bit more friendly. Sorry, Karen. Please, you'll excuse me. My name's Karen, and this is Rich. You're operating a traveling inn? Doesn't the King of Adventure refer to someone else, something more well-known? The Emperor's brother, His Highness Ragin, was known by that name thanks to his insatiable thirst for adventure. Indeed, we took our name from His Highness Ragin, it's true. We respect him. That's a pretty nice name, then. So, are the two of you married? Married? Do we look like we're married? Oh, seems like I was mistaken. So very sorry. Alright, perhaps you'd like to stay for the night? Sorry, I think we'll pass this time. We're kind of a bit of a hurry. Oh, is that so? I do our paths will cross again somewhere on the road. I hope so too. Later.
Estelle. Estelle.
She's been mumbling to herself for a while now. Hey, you coming? We don't have all day here.
Estelle. Estelle.
Looks like she's in her own little world. Hey, Estelle!
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm coming.
Do they not have nicknames where she's from?
Evidently not. I definitely do like how they have the little box moving around to simulate them moving and positioning and whatnot. Evidently there's nothing over there, so we might as well get a move on.
Let's get this over with. Alright, who's next? Who's next?
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Let's work together.
No idea.
We're done.
And I'd rather not run Crisis if I can help it, for anything. That would just make my computer melt down and cry. Now what's over here?
Yuri, is this dog yours?
Yeah, he's my partner, Repeat.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Did you actually understand what Repeat was saying?
No.
Yeah, I guess that was a stupid question.
Nah. There are various search points located throughout the world. Stars and time. Interesting. So basically resource nodes. Got it.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me.
Because you've lived a lot longer, right?
Not exactly. Hey, I learned something.
Oh, lovely.
Never guessed I'd leave home quite like this.
Are you sorry to be leaving the capital behind, Yuri?
When I was in the lower quarter, I was too busy just living day to day. Never really thought about it. I guess I did feel like setting out on an adventure sometimes.
I'm so excited just to be outside. I've always dreamed of going out into the world.
Being excited and all is fine, but don't overdo it. We need to find Flynn, right?
I'm excited and worried all at the same time.
All right.
That's to be expected.
Oh, man. All right, all right. Yeah, I beat you into next week.
Next week? But can you really?
Never mind.
Heh. Hi, you guys again. Wonder if there's anything good here.
Monsters are easier to beat than I thought.
Isn't that better than being harder than you thought?
But
Agreed.
I feel sorry for them.
Don't.
You're way too nice. I don't particularly enjoy being someone else's dinner.
You're right. This is different from inside the castle. The strong eat the weak.
Well, we're not going to be eating any of these monsters.
I won't hesitate to defeat any monsters. But I will never forget what I fought or where I fought it.
Well, suit yourself, I guess.
Then, when I return to the capital, I will make graves in memory of all the monsters I killed.
I guess.
And I love how they're just
I
backing
don't
away.
understand this girl at all.
You'll be making graves for a very long time then. The amount of level grinding I'm gonna be doing. I could use some faster transportation though.
Just getting warm.
Oh, I feel so powerful!
I wonder what's over here. Alright, looks like we have no choice. Back we go.
I've heard stories about monsters living outside the barrier, but it's really true.
Yeah,
Now I understand why everyone says the world outside the barrier is so dangerous.
it's pretty easy to forget the monsters are even out here when you live on the inside. We better not let our guard down.
Right.
Alright, doesn't seem to be much else of interest here, so let's mosey our way back to Dayton Hold. So far I do like Tales of Vesperia, but I really don't see the distinction between it and Symphonia, for now anyway. Dayton Hold. So many Imperial Knights.
Do you think those knights followed you here?
I wonder. Well, let's do our best not to stand out.
Okay, and I want to catch up with Flynn as soon as I can.
Alright, let's see if we can just pass through the hold.
Somehow, I don't think it's gonna be anywhere near that simple.
Where's she off to now?
Welcome. I've got some nice gear in stock today. This blade was forged by none other than Assam the Blade Master. It even comes equipped with weapon skills. No traveler should be without them. Feel free to give it a try.
Huh? What do you mean?
The special techniques contained in weapons. These techniques were originally passed down from master to pupil, but the Blade Master Assam used a special process to seal them within the weapons themselves. Bodhi Blastia can acquire techniques from weapons imbued with this power. With continued use, weapon arts can eventually be learned by the person using the weapon.
Interesting.
My, this young lady knows her stuff. That about sums it up.
I read in a book that the Kritya gave this knowledge to humans long ago.
Huh. I thought Bodhi Blastia only let you use strike and magic arts.
In order to find the fighting style that meets your needs, it's best to think carefully about weapon skills when choosing your weapon. There are even weapons without weapon skills that focus instead on raw attack power. It all depends on your preference.
Interesting.
If weapons you equip have weapon skills sealed inside them, those weapon skills will be stored inside your Bodhi Blastia when you equip the weapons. If you have a weapon equipped, you can use the weapon skills sealed inside whenever you... However, if you unequip that weapon, you'll have to set the weapon skills to be able to use them. Each weapon skill belongs to one of 4 different categories. When you set a few different skills in a weapon, depending on what category they... A particular glyph will appear on the core of your Bodhi Blastia. So, if you had a bunch of weapon skills for attacking, you'd see a glyph called Fleck. That glyph lets you know the strength of your physical attacks has gone up. Try all of the combinations you can think of to see what they do. I'm afraid the sun would set long before I could explain them all to you. Did you get all that? You learn fast. You should be able to read all about it in that young lady's book.
I can't imagine business is all that great in a place like this.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not here because I want to be. There are monsters on the far side of the hold, so I'm stuck.
Monsters, huh? Did you hear that?
Hmm.
And she's not listening.
Nope.
Huh? Did you say something?
I said I'm gonna go get some information, so you wait right there.
Oh, I'll come too.
That's all right. Go ahead and take it. It's pretty old and it has some pages missing, but it's yours if you like.
Thank you very much.
Cool. But can we shop for new gear
Is
first?
that book any good?
It's fascinating. You can read it as soon as I finish.
Oh, there we go. I used to hold this big. I think this is wide. I don't think I need to go for now. Oh, that's not good.
Hurry, get inside! The gate's closing!
Arrows, bring the arrows! Shut the gate now! Damn it! What are they doing here this time of the year? The monsters will fall back if we stop the main charge. Remember your training!
That's a lot of them. Oi, what are you doing?
Okay, they're all in! Close it up!
Hold the gate! There's still more! Are all those monsters?
We just left the capital and things are already getting crazy. That's it. I'm cursed, I know it.
The gate!
What the hell? Get it out!
Estelle, you wait over... Hey!
The girl!
Whatever you say.
Please, I can't get up. Ow! The monsters! The monster! Everything's gonna be okay.
Alley-oop.
Hey, I can stand! Go in the hold! Hurry!
The girl's gonna whine for the doll, isn't she?
My doll! Mama's doll!
Of course it has to be one of sentimental value.
Let go of me!
You wait here.
We're gonna be locked outside, aren't we?
So much for keeping a low profile.
Yuri!
Just in the nick of time.
How can I ever thank you?
Oh, it's nothing, really.
I'm not sure what I would have done if you hadn't cured me. Thanks.
And of course the dog has to show off a little too.
I'm just thankful that everyone's safe. Whoa.
All worn out, huh?
It really is dangerous beyond the barriers with so many ferocious monsters around.
Especially a gigantic horde.
Barrier against a pack that big.
Couldn't they install
Agreed.
a barrier blastia here?
No. Barriers are a precious resource.
You're right. And with the current technology, we can't make any more. If only we could recover the secrets of the ancient Garayos civilization. They created the blastia.
Even if that were to happen, I can't see the Empire using the knowledge for the common good.
Neither can I. Uh-oh.
There. I'd like to have a word with you.
Uh-oh.
So why don't you let us through? I'll beat those monsters to a pulp with these fists of mine.
How many times do I have to say it? These monsters are tougher than you think.
You dare to doubt the power of the monster hunters?
You look familiar. And you are obviously compensating for something. I get it.
Stop!
Stay out of this! You knights cheated us out of a job back there, and now we're gonna work off some steam!
Hey, hold it! It's always the same with these guild idiots.
Great, we'll never get through as long as this keeps up.
But Flynn is headed to Halor and we're so close.
Well, getting caught by the knights wouldn't be too fun. Let's find another way through.
Through the force, there we go.
We made quite a scene, didn't we? I was so worried once those knights noticed us.
I told you we couldn't stand out.
You were the one who just jumped.
I can't just look away when monsters are attacking someone right in front of me, right? What's so funny?
I'm sorry. That sounded just like the way Flynn described you, that's all. He often said that you could never turn a blind eye when someone near you was suffering.
Well, next time you see him, you tell him that I said he's the same way.
I'll do that.
And we save. Oh. Hey, pink hair. How's it going?
You there. How about coming to work for me? You'll be paid, of course.
Watch your manners around the president. Well, what do you say?
So it's not bad manners to try and buy someone without even introducing yourself?
Watch your mouth.
You're just as charming as I expected. I'm Kaufman, of the Merchants Guild Fortune's Market. We handle everything from trade to distribution.
Guilds, huh?
That's not a good sign. Is it supposed to do that? I don't think it's supposed to do that.
You see, I'm in quite a tight spot, and it's all thanks to these tremors.
I'd rather not know, but was that the work of a monster?
Yes, the Lord of the Plains.
Lord of the Plains?
He's the leader of that pack of monsters.
The leader?
Joy.
Man, there's some amazing things out there.
Do you know if there's another way we can cross the plains? We're in a hurry.
I'm afraid you'll just have to wait for the Lord of the Plains to leave.
Huh. I guess there's no point getting worked up over it.
But I can't afford to just sit and wait. I'm gonna get a second opinion.
Not with the dog.
You're with a guild that does product distribution, but you don't know any other routes?
I could hire you and just charge through once the leader moves on, but you don't seem interested.
If it's bodyguards you want, why not hire the knights?
Are you forgetting that we guild members have thrown away our rights as Imperial citizens? Once you leave the Empire behind, you can't expect them to help you a whole lot. So naturally, the Imperial Knights would never deign to escort the likes of us.
Wow, you really stick to your principles.
Without that level of determination, one could never hope to run a guild.
She's got a point.
Well, maybe you could use your determination to do something about that Lord of the Plains.
Meh.
Go to the Koi Woods that lie to the west of here. If you pass through the forest, you'll come out on the far side of the plains.
But the fact that you guys aren't going that way must mean we have some surprise to look forward to.
I like a boy with quick wits, but I like one that doesn't waste a potential investment even better.
Thanks. I owe you one. Maybe I'll talk to you about that job if we meet again.
A curious cast indeed.
Estelle.
I'm not waiting around for the monsters to leave or anything. I'm just resting a little.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I see. Well then, I guess I'll just have to take the other way around by myself.
What? How did you... Hey, wait for me!
Heh.
That woman who gave us directions, she said she was in a guild, right?
That was Miss Kaufman of Fortune's Market.
Man, giving up their rights as Imperial citizens and just living free.
Yuri, are you interested in the guilds?
Interested? Nah, I just never had much contact with them. Back in the capital, there weren't any gritty guild types who'd refuse the Knights' protection.
We may meet lots of people in guilds before we're done with our trip.
I hope they're a little less aggressive than that woman was.
We'll see. I wonder if we'll have to fight the Lord of the Plains as a boss shortly. Alright, on we go.
Don't get sloppy!
We're done.
Alright, running along.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Hey Scott, how's it going? So I gather. How's it going, buddy? Okay, here we have the Koi Woods. That's good. As you see, I can playing Tales of Vesperia. I want to see what the big deal is.
Bingo. You're just full of information, aren't you?
I read in a book once that a curse will fall upon anyone who enters the woods.
Ah, so that must be the surprise.
I wonder why the Merchants Guild.
It's fine by me, but what about Flynn?
I know. Okay, let's go.
So that's why the merchants are just avoiding the area.
You're very good swinging a sword, Yuri.
You're not bad yourself, Estelle.
Really? My swordmaster used to scold me terribly.
Well, I have to admit I'd be surprised if you looked too natural.
I really don't like fighting. I don't like hurting people.
How ladylike of you.
But if I don't fight, I'll end up hurt myself, right?
How about?
That's pretty much how it works.
I wish I could enjoy fighting like you do, Yuri.
You think I enjoy this?
Don't you? I mean, the way your eyes shine, that only happens when you're fighting.
Oh, really? Wow, you're pretty observant.
Yes, I like watching people.
I suppose so, Scott, but we'll see how it goes. After all, I'm pretty much not even past the first 2 hours.
We're done.
And the dog leveled up. Okay, potion.
We finished them off.
I finished them off.
Huh?
Alright. Moving along. I really wish we had an ambush mechanic.
We must be cautious.
It'll be 100 years before you can beat me. I feel power.
Okay, that was slightly more difficult.
Will this forest really get us to the other side of the hold?
If it doesn't, we'll just come back.
But what if I get turned into a frog or a snake by the forest's curse?
If that happens, I'll take care of you.
You'll take care of me?
Of course I would. Don't worry. I had pet frogs and snakes when I was a kid.
If you got turned into a frog or a snake, Yuri, I wouldn't have any idea what to feed you.
Rats and mice if it's a snake, flies, and other insects as a frog.
Repeat?
Haha. Ooh, lovely. Why are you taking me to a cutscene? There's a treasure chest right there.
Did you hear or something? My feet feel cold all of a sudden. Oh no, is this the curse?
Calm down, girl.
What is it supposed to be anyway?
Good question.
The voices of corpses buried beneath the trees creep up and lure us to our doom.
What?
Oh, brother.
What's that?
Statue. A crumbled statue. Or obelisk, I guess.
Blastia? What's it doing in a place like this? Let's take a break.
I'm alright. Huh? What's this?
Oh, that's not good.
Damn, that's bitter. You alright?
Oh, my head feels a little... I'll be fine. What happened to me?
You just fell over all of a sudden. Don't you remember?
Perhaps it was the air that made me dizzy.
Air. It's sort of like the fuel that powers the Blastia, right? I heard that even though we can't see it, it's scattered through the atmosphere.
Yes, that's air. I read once that dense air can have negative effects on people.
Honestly, if you guys ever talk about air as a thing we breathe and air as the magical energy, that's gonna get really confusing. Get a different name for it, like mana or something. Like, seriously.
Maybe that's what started the rumor of the curse. Hey, you only just woke up. You should rest a bit more.
But I can't. If we don't catch up with Flynn soon...
And what if you collapse again, and this time you're out for the whole night?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Take the apple. It's not poison. It just tastes nasty.
Ugh.
Huh. I suppose we'll never get full trying to eat these.
It's delicious.
No, it isn't.
Hold on a sec. I can make something simple.
You can cook, Yuri?
I'm not exactly a royal chef. I just have a few recipes I learned growing up.
Aren't you worried at all that Flynn is in danger?
Well, to be fair though, Scott, this isn't exactly my first Tales of game. My first one was Tales of Symphonia.
Huh? Does it look that way?
Well, yes.
Honestly, I'm not worried about him. He's always managed to take care of himself. Actually, it's the guys who are after him I feel sorry for.
What do you mean?
Ever since we were kids, I've never been able to beat Flynn at anything. Swords, racing, whatever. After he'd won, he'd always have the nerve to say, "You all right, Yuri?"
That must be nice. I've never had anyone like that in my life.
You can count yourself lucky.
Oh?
Well, dinner's ready.
Thank you for the meal.
Wasn't anything special.
Yeah, Symphonia was definitely a good game. It wasn't anything spectacular in my opinion, but maybe it's just because these games typically aren't my cup of tea. I don't know. I don't know. Dark Souls usually does it more for me than traditional JRPGs, but we'll see.
It was very tasty. I can't imagine being able to cook anything myself.
It's just like using a sword or magic. You gotta learn it by doing it. You just need to practice with a few recipes. You'll be cooking before you know it.
Practice with recipes?
Here, I'll show you how it's done. Watch. Cooking clears your mind, and it's great for regaining lost energy. Cooking has a lot of other effects as well. This is pretty much everything I know how to cook right now. So,
Just
in order to
a
make
sandwich?
you'll need bread and an egg, which we just happen to have right here. After choosing the ingredients, it's time to cook. And there you are, a delicious meal.
You're so good at that. I'm not sure I'd be able to get that good at cooking.
It's a goddamn sandwich. Literally anyone can make one.
Well, it comes more naturally to some people than others. Just because you have a recipe doesn't mean it'll always turn out like you think.
Really? So you can mess it up?
Well,
Oh,
you
yes.
usually taste your food while cooking, but some people don't.
Tasting?
You know, like when cooks taste the food they make? Well, you're a sheltered little princess who's lived her life in a castle. It's only normal.
Ha!
Sheltered little princess? I suppose so.
What is it, Repeat? Well, shall we be going?
Rapide, when I passed out, you laid down and made the nicest pillow for me. Thank you very much.
What are you doing?
I'm thanking Rapide.
Repeat? He's not here.
Huh? What? Maybe he doesn't like me.
Nah, he acts like that with just about everybody.
Well then, I'll just have to keep trying until he accepts me.
Full body model for determination. Of course. Let us continue on, shall we? But first off, treasure chest. Give me. Holy crap, that's a huge creature! Let's, avoid that for a very, very long time, yes? Yes.
Don't get sloppy!
Alright, who's next?
Yeah, easy win.
Was doing the flip really necessary, Yuri? Oh well. I already have one.
We can't seem to find our way through this forest at all. Oh! Could this be the curse? What should we do, Yuri? There really was a curse after all.
Stupid.
Or do you not have a good sense of direction?
Hey!
Oh, of course I do. I think.
Then maybe it's my fault. What should we do?
Calm
They say no
down.
medicine can cure a fool, but I wish something could cure a bad sense of direction.
They're all dorks. Of course they are.
Let's get this over with.
Holy power, come to me! We finished them off.
I finished. Yeah, I beat you into.
And level up. Cape. Cool. I don't really need it, but cool. Either I get a third party member to equip this on, or I can sell all this.
We're done. Hey, I learned something.
Next step.
Prepare to die, Egg Bear!
Egg bear.
Whoa!
taste very good. You'll get the runs.
So we have an irritating kid.
Help me! Ah!
Yuri just looks so done with this shit.
It's all right now.
Huh? The monster turned into a girl?
Chill out, kid.
Oh, brother. This should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Carol Capel. I'm a member of the Hunting Blades Guild. We travel the globe in search of the toughest monsters.
Cool, and you sound irritating as fuck, so go away.
I'm Yuri. This is Estelle. And you've met Repeat already. Anyway, nice to meet you.
What?
Yep.
Yuri, wait! My apologies.
Huh? Hey, wait up! Where are you guys going?
We're kind of busy with shit and have no time to babysit.
You guys are here to enter the woods, right? Well then,
Actually, we've just finished coming through the woods and we're on our way to Halur.
No way! You guys made it through the cursed woods?
We're already done with the woods? No, it wasn't that
Did you guys
hard.
run into any egg bears?
Do you know what he's talking about, Yuri?
Nope. I don't think we've seen any.
Man, wonder if I should head back to town then. They definitely won't like it if I keep them waiting. I'm not sure you two would make it on your own, but never fear. The star member of the Hunting Blades will be your escort. See that? I've even got my own Blastia.
We're not impressed.
You guys both have one too? Oh yeah? Whoa, how do you like this?
It has information about monsters. After a certain point, all the pages are blank.
That's because I'm gonna fill it up with piles of monsters after this. Hey, wait! Who said you could just write in there?
It might hurt your star member status if it got out that you broke your sword.
Oh, that? I had to give myself some kind of handicap, or else it wouldn't have been a fair fight.
Sure, kid.
Hey, that's actually not too bad.
Moving on.
Yo, do you guys even know where you're going? Halur's to the north, once you get out of the woods. Come
We
on,
know.
guys, wait for me! I don't understand Repeat. He's a dog with claws and fangs, but he uses weapons?
Yeah, I guess dogs do usually fight with claws and fangs.
Huh? But Repeat's a dog, isn't he?
Repeat is Repeat.
What does that mean?
Whatever he is, Repeat doesn't think of himself as a dog. That's why he uses weapons and items. But that's not to say that he thinks of himself as a human either.
I don't really understand, but he seems very proud.
Yep, so show him some respect.
Hey, Yuri, are you translating what Repeat's saying?
Nah, it's just your imagination.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it!
How's this?
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
For now, there doesn't appear to be a way to get to the other side. So for now, we'll just make our way out of the woods. Uh-oh. Well, that's never a good sign. That's also not a good sign.
this over with.
Come to me! Holy power, come to me!
You didn't think I was that strong, did you? Having friends to talk to really makes traveling a lot more fun. When I'm by myself, I get a little scared. I mean bored.
Yeah, uh-huh. Hey, Carol, there's a monster behind you. Oh, my mistake. I must be seeing things.
Don't do that!
Dick bag.
Our trip just got more lively.
The City of Blossoms, Halure. Well, the eerie wind sounds and no music certainly make this, not ominous whatsoever.
Halure, the City of Blossoms.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't they have a
Nothing's-
barrier here?
Yes, there should be.
You guys haven't been to Halure before, right? So then you haven't heard about the tree barrier.
Tree barrier?
Some Blastia fuse to plant life, gain organic qualities, and evolve. The tree barrier of Halure is one prime example of this. I read that in a book.
Well, thank you, Professor. So what's happened to this famous barrier?
Well, the tree doesn't look too healthy. Neither do the people, for that matter.
Doesn't look like it's doing much right now.
Every year, just before the blossoms are in full bloom, the barrier weakens for a while. It's just that time of year right now, and the monsters took the opportunity to attack.
Is that when the barrier went down?
Yeah, the monsters were taken care of, but the tree is slowly starting to decay. Hey!
What is it?
Sorry, I gotta run! Bye!
Does that kid ever sit still? So I guess you'll be looking for Flynn now, huh, Estelle? Doesn't she know we need to keep a low profile? And what happened to looking for Flynn?
Yeah, this ominous music doesn't always bodes well for everybody involved. Just ridiculous. hell happened?
Might I help heal your wounds?
Oh my, you can use healing arts? Why, that would be excellent. But I'm afraid we don't have very much money.
No. I don't need any money.
Amazing. The pain is all gone. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Please don't mention it.
My heavens, what amazing healing arts you have.
How can we ever thank you?
No, really. Think nothing of it.
What a humble young lady. I wish the Imperial Knights could follow your example.
Not a chance. The Knights refuse to lift a finger to protect us from the monsters.
Well, I guess the Empire couldn't care less what happens to us here.
No, that's not true.
But that one knight sure was different, wasn't he?
Yes, that young man. If not for him, we would have all been lost. The barrier weakened earlier than usual this year, and we were attacked before the guild could come to protect us. There was a knight who happened to be passing through our town on a pilgrimage. He and his brigade drove off all the monsters.
A knight on a pilgrimage?
Was this knight named Flynn by any chance?
Yes, his name was Flynn Sheetfoe.
Well, at least he passed by here.
Is he still in the city?
No, he left the village afterwards in search of a mage who could fix the barrier.
You know where he went?
It looked like he was headed east, but beyond that I couldn't tell you.
I see. So we can wait here, and Flynn will come to us.
Looks like we've caught up with him. Don't you feel better now?
Yes. I won't be able to relax until I see him. I guess I feel better.
There's a character with a...
This famous tree. Want to come with?
Yes. Yuri, you don't mind? You're okay not going after the Blastia core thief?
I can spare enough time to look at a tree at least. This Carol guy is kind of weird.
He does seem a bit restless, but that doesn't make him a bad person.
He doesn't seem evil. I'll bet he's got some weird thoughts going on in his head.
You're only saying that because you can see some of yourself in him.
You think the two of us are alike?
Yes. It's like you have genuine emotions, but your pride won't let you show them. So I can't bring myself to dislike him.
Read like a book.
Did I upset you?
No, that's just some pretty deep insight about people you only just met is all.
Hey!
The wrong person. And none of the others from the guild are here either. I kept her waiting so long. She must have gotten mad and left. I wanted to show her Halur's flowers in full bloom. Then maybe...
Carol, what's the matter?
Where'd she go? Is she really gone? I'm doing the best I can.
Carol?
Let's give him some time alone.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah! We got weapons now! We're gonna beat those monsters! The mayor's gonna let us fight now! Let's beat up those monsters just like planned! Yeah!
Even those kids are trying to fight. I hope the barrier is restored soon.
Me too.
Should probably be a little more careful with my gear or my money.
Even though Dadenhold was struggling without a barrier, they'd have had issues even with one.
Yes, barriers really do have a big impact on people's day-to-day lives.
Well, they keep people safe from monsters just by being there. It's no surprise it changes things.
I want to help heal Halur's tree as soon as possible so that everyone can feel safe again.
Ah, yes. As this JRPG, we are indulging in the time-honored tradition of stealing everything that's not nailed down.
It's huge up close.
The tree's flowers should blossom any day now.
Yeah, I wish I could see it in bloom.
I know how you feel. There's something about the image of a tall tree vibrant with blossoms and protecting the city that's so... You know, I'm gonna stay here and help heal the injured.
If you're gonna heal something, maybe you could heal the barrier itself.
What do you mean?
When monsters come again, more people are gonna get hurt. Those kids we just saw could be among them.
That's true, but I have no idea how I could heal the barrier.
What you need to heal is this tree. It wouldn't be in this condition just because some monsters attacked it.
I think there's a new voice actor. He sounds a little different now.
I think there's gotta be.
What are the two of you doing over here?
We're trying to figure out why the tree has withered like this.
I don't know if you'll make much progress on that one. The Knight Flynn couldn't figure out the reason either.
Interesting.
Oh, Carol! Carol, we need your help!
What are you talking about?
It seems these two are trying to figure out the reason the trees withered so.
Oh, is that all?
What do you mean, is that all?
I know the reason. It's why I was in the forest looking for the egg bear.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Look closely at the ground. Notice the strange color? That color is where the ground absorbed the blood of monsters who attacked the town. That blood has been poisoning Halur's tree.
What? The monster blood? I had no idea.
Carol, you really know your stuff, don't you?
It was nothing.
Is there anything we can do to get rid of the poison?
I know a way, but... well, no one believes me.
Come on, try us.
I think we'd be able to do it if we had a panacea bottle.
Maybe we can get one in the general store.
Let's go, Yuri. I can't wait until the tree's blossoms are in full bloom. They'll be fantastic.
I bet there's a flood of petals big enough to just sweep you away.
All those petals dancing in the breeze. It'd be like a dream.
I wonder how they deal with all their houses getting buried in flowers every year. That's gotta be a pain to clean up.
You really take the fun out of things, Yuri.
If the general store would have something like this, you wouldn't have to... If the general store already has something like this, I don't think Carol would be looking for the panacea in the first place. Oh well, let's check the Regulus.
Howdy, welcome to the store. What can I get for you today?
Do you have any panacea bottles?
Unfortunately, we're sold out at the moment.
But how can that be?
But you know, if I had the right ingredients, I'd be able to fix them up for you.
What would you need to make it?
I'd need 3 ingredients. Egg bear claw, nia fruit, and Leluria petal. But why do you need a panacea bottle so badly? A kid came by the other day asking about the same exact thing.
You want to heal Halura's tree.
What's that? I've never heard of using a panacea bottle on a tree before.
What sort of thing is the nia fruit you mentioned?
That would be the bitter fruit you said was so delicious back in the woods.
So, what's an egg bear then?
Sorry, I can't help you there. Monsters are beyond my expertise. If a member of the hunting blades were here, they might be able to tell you. They make their living hunting monsters.
Huh.
So that's why he was in the forest.
What can you tell us about the Leluria petal?
You know the tree in the middle of town, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a petal from that tree. Normally, we use magic resin, but there isn't any around these parts at all.
But the tree is all withered.
I believe the mayor has some Leluria petals. You might try asking him.
Gotcha. We'll come back when we've gotten the ingredients together. Come on, Carol. We're going back to the Koi Woods.
What do you mean?
Not really, NB. Like I said, I think I've already said before, I played Tales from the Symphonia before, so this is definitely not my first Tales game. I was curious about Vesperia, though, because apparently it's the kind of the flagship game of the Tales series. Like, whenever there's like a crossover, which admittedly there are kind of few, Vesperia is always chosen as the representative.
Remember?
Prepare to die, Egg Bear!
Nah.
You mean you believe what I said about the panacea bottle?
Are you lying? Well then, we'll have to go with what you've told us.
Yuri, all right, I'll help you out just this once. I'm a very busy person, you know.
Bull, but okay.
The 3 of us will restore the barrier together.
You're coming too, Estelle?
Well, of course I am.
What about waiting for Flynn?
Wasn't it you who said if you're going to heal something, it should be the tree?
She's got a point.
Fix the tree before he gets back. Can't wait to see the look on his face.
Estelle, what are you looking at?
It's a map of the area around here.
Oh, let me see. Hey, this is almost completely blank. You can't call this a map.
Really?
You should try a surveyor's guild like the World Cellar. Their maps are really amazing. All the top guild members have one.
So then naturally you've got a copy, right, Carol? Let's see it.
Nah.
Well, you see, once you get as good as I am, you don't need to use a map anymore.
Bull.
Oh, that's too bad. I really wanted to see it.
So much bull.
Sir, you wouldn't happen to have any Leluria petals, would you?
Who'd you hear that from? I mean, I do, but... Ah, so that's why you need a petal. The Leluria is one of the 3 flowers that blooms on Halur's tree. The petals are dried for half a year in the shade, and they're very valuable. This is my last petal, but if it'll restore the tree to its old self, then I don't mind giving it to you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Next up on the list is the Nia fruit and an egg bear claw, was it?
Yep. Let's go to the Koi Woods.
Alright, one down.
The area outside the barrier isn't quite as bad as I thought it would be.
But it's like I read. Outside the barrier, there are monsters everywhere. It's so dangerous.
Oh yeah? Think about all the knights going to all the cities of the world. This is nothing.
But a lot of people hardly ever go out of the city, like you, Yuri.
And some people never even go out of the castle.
Aha. Burn.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Oh, I got some pork.
Leave it to me.
We're done.
What's the matter, Repeat? Why are you mad? Hold on! You don't want to eat me, do you? Help me, Yuri!
Something the matter, Carol?
It's nothing.
Talk about mood swings.
Wuss.
Hey, I've been wondering, how come you guys, and Repeat too, I guess, all have Blastia? Aren't Bodhi Blastia pretty rare? I didn't think many people had them.
You have one too, though.
I belong to a guild. Sometimes we get a chance to get one, and Ruins Gate keeps finding more. That's a guild that excavates Blastia.
There are even guilds that dig up Blastia from ruins?
If there weren't, then the Empire would control all the Blastia. Normal folks wouldn't get any.
That makes
The Empire
sense.
regulates the ancient Blastia artifacts due to their potential danger. I think that makes sense. If Blastia weren't regulated, anyone could use dangerous magic.
A point, but it also is a good way to control power.
They've gone way overboard. They have a monopoly.
I don't know about...
So anyway, what's your story? How'd you get yours?
I used to be in the Imperial Knights. This was a going-away present. Repeat got his as a keepsake of his old owner.
A going-away present? Sounds more like you stole it to me. So what about you, Estelle?
I got mine from...
Look at her, she's a noble. They all have these.
I knew you were a noble. Well, at least one of you has some class.
Hey,
Yeah. Let's go get that Nia fruit.
Yuri covered for you. Be thankful.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, who's next?
scratch behind your ears? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's still too soon for me to pet you. Let's start over by getting to know each other a little better. So then, my name is Estelise. You knew that already, right?
Repeat, stop giving a shit.
Huh? Repeat?
Introducing yourself to an invisible friend?
Oh, I won't give up.
Ah.
I'm gonna do it! That was awesome!
Don't get sloppy.
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am.
Ah. I'll admit, their after battle banter is pretty funny.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Man, we are awesome together.
We make such a great pair, Carol. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, don't mind me.
And Yuri's just feeling kind of left out.
Leave it to me.
Wonderful.
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Your legs are shaking.
Awesome, everyone leveled up.
Don't get sloppy.
Full power.
These are the threads that we...
Lovely.
Next up is the egg bear claw.
Are we gonna walk around the woods and look for an egg bear?
No, we'll never find one that way.
Yeah? What'll we do then?
Hand me a Nia fruit, would you? I'm gonna use it to lure out the egg bear. The egg bear has very unusual tastes, you see.
Oh, we have another one.
Jeez, you smell horrible.
Me? That smell isn't coming from me!
Yes, it is.
Please tell us when you're gonna do something like that. Oh,
Man down.
Everyone, keep a lookout! An egg bear could come out any time now, and they're famous for their terrible ferocity.
So then, Captain Carol, I'm assuming that you're gonna lead the charge against this terribly ferocious monster?
Of course! But I could use a hand from you, Yuri.
I'll help too. Oh, and repeat also.
Well then, how about we have a bit of a walk?
While you keep a nice healthy distance.
Why would a Nia fruit be lying on the ground in the forest? I didn't see a Nia tree nearby.
Oh, that'd be the monsters in the forest. It's how they mark their territory.
Can we really just take it then? I suppose there's no way for us to ask permission.
Yeah, I don't really speak monster. Carol, they don't teach that in your guild, do they?
The hunting blades hunt monsters. We don't need to waste time making friends with them.
That's a shame.
Monster Hunters, huh? Monster Hunter Guild, huh? I get the feeling the three stooges we met earlier were a part of it.
Let's work together.
Who's next?
That was awesome!
At the very least, doesn't appear enemies respawn on the path we just walked through. Okay, seriously, what is with the butterfly dragon thing in the distance? That thing looks nasty, like a bonus boss or something.
Be on your guard, everyone. It's really ferocious.
Bliss.
Hey, fearless leader. You're not supposed to hide right after saying things like that.
Yeah.
The star always performs the finishing blow. Everybody knows that.
No, I don't think so.
Egg bear!
Ah! That's an egg bear?
Well, I have to hand it to you, Captain Carroll. Operation Stink Bomb was a smashing success.
Hey, don't go giving my plan weird names.
Stand up straight when you say stuff like that.
Boss fight!
Leave it to me.
Just a big punching bag. I almost feel sorry for it.
See? You see what I did? That was nothing.
Repeat helped too.
Thanks. Hey, I learned something.
I feel this power inside me.
Okay, that was just unfair. We literally just used it as a gigantic punching bag.
What? Anybody can do that. It just comes right off.
Uh-huh.
Here, let me help too.
Estelle, why don't you guard the perimeter?
Right.
You're sure it's totally dead, right?
You dick bag, Yuri.
Wow, Captain. If I didn't know you were just goofing around, I'd swear you were really scared.
Oh, you are such a dick bag, Yuri.
How's the nose, Repeat? All right, let's head back.
All right, after I cure the tree, I think that'd be a good place to stop. Well, after we get the panacea applied to the tree anyway.
Yuri Lowell! I know you're here in these woods! Turn yourself in like a good boy!
You've got to be kidding me. Lou Blanc followed me all the way outside the barrier?
What? Who followed you?
Just some guys from the Imperial Knights.
Yeah, right. The Knights are chasing their own former member.
They actually are.
Wait, seriously?
Yep.
I say, come out now, will you?
Show yourself now and we'll spare you a pummeling. Shaking in your boots at mere rumors. And you call yourselves Knights of the Schwann Brigade.
So, what are they after you for? Vandalism? Fraud? Smuggling? Robbery? Murder? Arson?
It's really just for jailbreak. Anyway, let's bolt.
Agreed.
There we go.
We can't do that. It'll get in the way of other people passing through.
Who's gonna be passing through? These woods are cursed, remember?
Whoa, wait up!
No, come on.
I won't lose!
Ah, you're back. Have you gotten all the ingredients together?
We've got everything.
Egg bear claw, Nia fruit, and Leluria petals. That's everything. All right, let's get this stuff made.
Yes, please.
There you go.
Now we'll be able to cleanse the poison. Let's go, quickly.
Whoa, whoa, settle down. You'll drop the bottle if you're not careful.
Oh, I see. Well then, let's go. Prudently.
It's one small bottle though. You really just gonna get rid of all the poison? But hey, I really don't know how antitoxins work.
Oh, have you made the antidote to cleanse the tree of poison?
Carol, it's up to you. I'm no good at this sort of thing.
Who, me? Okay then, here goes.
Didn't Carol say there was someone he wanted to show the blossoms of Halure to?
I think so. Here's hoping we aren't too late.
Asked.
The tree is...
Please, great tree of Halure, restore the fallen barrier. Please.
No way! Was the dosage too small? Or maybe this isn't the right way.
We'll have to get another panacea bottle.
Oh, I'm afraid that's impossible. That was the last of the Leluria petals.
But we tried so hard.
Sometimes trying doesn't get you the results you want. I know that the hard way. Oh, cinematic.
Please, great tree.
The fuck? The fuck? Huh. So Estelle's a literal miracle worker. Okay then.
Amazing!
Can this be? Is she using healing arts? It's like a dream. There's no way. And yet...
Yay, yay! You're the greatest! Thanks for making the tree of Halure healthy again!
We owe you our gratitude. Thanks to this, our city can live once more.
What did I just...
That was incredible, Estelle. Can you get up?
Yuri!
Flynn's gonna be so surprised to see the flowers blooming. That'll show him.
Ha.
You and Flynn seem to have such a strange relationship. You are friends, aren't you?
He's just someone I grew up with, that's all.
Aren't
Rooster
those the
head.
people from the castle?
We can't let these people get caught up in this. Let's lay low for a while.
Huh? What did I miss? Where are you guys going?
Halure's flowers sure are beautiful. I feel like I'm dreaming.
Yeah, they're even nicer than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, this really makes it feel like our hard work was worth it.
Halure shouldn't worry about monsters attacking, as long as the barrier stays like this.
Halure's tree will keep everyone safe.
Which means everything will go to hell in short order. Alright, let's stop by the inn, save, and we can be on our way. Unless we get interference.
Wish we could wait here for Flynn to come back.
Who's this Flynn person?
He's an Imperial Knight that Estelle's got a crush on.
Nah.
I don't have a crush on him.
You don't? Oh, I get it. You two are already a thing then.
No, it's not like that at all.
Well, anyway, we'd best be getting away from the town.
Yes, you're right. Wouldn't want to cause trouble for the villagers.
Do you know where this Flynn guy went off to? You could follow after him.
Didn't they say he'd gone off to the east?
Yes, they did.
I'd like to get to Ospio somehow. Anyway, let's get out of here before the goon squad shows up.
Please wait.
Hmm?
You deserve a reward for restoring our tree. Please stop by at my house.
Oh, please don't mind.
I will be waiting at my house. Please come.
Wait.
A reward? What do you say?
Well, I guess we can't ignore his offer and leave.
I wasn't really sure what I did back there. I don't think I deserve anything.
Let's just stop at the mayor's house. We can still decline his offer there.
Indeed.
Were those the Red Eyes? So you got both the Imperial Knights and those guys after you?
Yeah, I seem to be a big hit with all the weirdos.
Indeed.
What did you do to get so popular?
Well, there's 21 years worth of stuff. Listing everything might take a while.
Nah.
On second thought, never mind. I don't want to hear it.
I'm the hero that fucking saved this town. Why can't you get it for free? Just once. Yeah, fuck you too. Alright. Let's get the reward from the mayor, and then we can get a move on.
Welcome. Here.
Thank you, but
Are you leaving before that young knight is back?
Well, the situation's changed a bit.
Did something come up?
You could say that.
If there's anything I can do to help, don't hesitate to ask.
we appreciate the sentiment, but we can't ask you for your help.
I see. Then it's not much.
Who, me? I didn't do anything at all.
But since your friend helped us out so much...
Well then, I'd be happy to...
No, we can't take that.
Oh.
But then how will I ever repay you?
Well, how about this? The next time we come into town, set us up with VIP blossom viewing picnic seats.
That's a great idea. I can't wait.
That works.
All right then. The next time you're here, I'll put my heart and soul into paying back what you've done for us.
Oh, can I ask you one thing? Have you ever heard of a town called Ospio?
Ospio? Ah, yes. I believe that was the name of the City of Shade.
The City of Shade?
From what I've heard, the town lies between tall mountains, and sunlight rarely reaches its gates. Every now and then, a few quiet folks in cloaks and hoods come to our town to get supplies, but they're quite creepy, to be honest. Our town doesn't deal with them much.
Where is the town located?
Towards the east, I think. I wish I could tell you the exact location.
That'll be
He was
enough.
headed east as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, I suppose a city of scholars might have some link to Blastia after all. Thanks. That's all I needed. I'm coming for you, Mortio.
Okay, we didn't get a reward, but...
This may be a selfish thing to say, but I'm happy this means we're continuing our journey. I haven't known this sort of freedom until now.
So, Carol, what are your plans?
I want to go to the port city and cross over to Tolbikia from there.
So
Why?
I guess it's goodbye then.
Huh?
Thanks, Carol. It's been fun.
Please take care of yourself.
On second thought, maybe I'll stick with you guys a little while longer.
Why?
You guys would be lost and lonely without me around.
Well, you have come in surprisingly handy, Captain.
Well then, let's all go together.
So, east was it?
Yeah, Flynn went east.
Okay.
I'd like to get to Ospio somehow. Anyway, let's get out of here before the goon squad shows up.
Alright.
Hey, so just who is this Flynn guy anyway? Were you and him seeing each other, Estelle?
Nah.
What do you mean, seeing each other? Flynn is Yuri's friend.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Two friends going after the same girl? You got a little wild side, don't you, Estelle?
What do you mean, wild side?
No, it's alright. You can keep your secrets.
He so got the wrong idea.
Yuri's face. Alright, that will does it for the evening. Alright, for those of you who will watch later on, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see ya. Good night.